Welcome back. It's time for some late night lucky. Settle in, get cozy, with Hainme. Enjoy thyselves. For those of you that got yourselves a huggy snuggie and a snack, pick up your feet, close your eyes, listen to the thunderstorms, and when the lo-fi music decides to join us, listen to that. Thank you, man. Ish time. So where did we leave off last time with Lucky Days? Last time we left off on Lucky Days, we had Lucky and Carol in the field east of Aegis. And essentially, Carol, her boss, is helping her regain her ability to use her mana. And Carol, through some little sleuthing, was able to decipher, was able to parse that Lucky is not having any medical or gate related issues. In fact, Lucky is just having confidence issues. So Carol's little exercise started with basically feeling her mana and going from there. And then we'll pick off kind of where we left off. So, you're a fast learner. Well, real training starts now. Sorry to do this to you, hon. Carol sighed and took an offensive stance. Her leg muscles bulged for a moment before she leapt at Lucky with blistering speed. Lucky's eyes rapidly moved under her eyelids as though she were dreaming. Right as Carol's hand reached through Lucky's aura. Krma. Lucky's eyes pried open. With only a moment to dodge, Lucky slipped to the side, narrowly avoiding Carol's grasp. Carol looked at her, empty hand in surprise. Wow, that was unexpected. Wow. Wow. Fucking. Sorry, my bad. Owen Wilson just popped in my head. Wow, that was unexpected. I slowed down so I wouldn't hurt you, but I didn't think you'd actually feel me and dodge. Lucky could only gasp for air and wipe the sweat from her brow. Her vision was somewhat blurry and her knees struggled to hold the weight of her body. It's safe to say you aren't having any issues with your gait, Carol said happily. What? Lucky shouted, falling to her knees. Well, I could be wrong, but I think it's a mental block, and I think your lack of self-confidence is causing it. Carol rubbed her chin. Anyway, dodge this. Carol once again leapt at Lucky, this time without slowing down. This time, her momentum didn't falter. Lucky's body moved on its own, rolling to the side out of harm's way. She seemed to have grown accustomed to the burning sensation as she no longer noticed it as much. Her eyes locked onto Carol's knife strike, inches away from her right eye. Her eyes locked onto Carol's knife strike. It was inches away from her right eye. Lucky rolled onto her back, kicking upwards into the air. Carol managed to slip the kick by bending her back towards the sky. Yeah. Wait. Back towards the sky, sure. With a push off the ground, Lucky performed a backflip onto her feet. Definitely faster than some sparrow-ranked Neckos I know, Carol said gleefully. She sized up Lucky. But you've got more in the tank. What? Wait, Lucky protested. I don't see how this is helping me with my magic. You will. Carol's devious grin sent a shiver down Lucky's spine. Carol appeared in front of Lucky and planted her fist deep into her abdomen. A twist from Carol's hips, shoulder, and elbow caused a corkscrew effect, sending Lucky spiraling across the field. I think I'm gonna die. Lucky's arm glanced the ground beneath her. Let's do it this way. So Lucky's arm glanced the ground beneath her, causing her direction to shift. Within a second, her elbow, shoulder, back, butt, and head all took turns gliding the unforgiving cement like that right below. After a few more moments, he finally came to a halt. It opened across her body, leaking blood, and others swelling. Particularly nasty cut. Whoopsies. Cut the right eye. Her eye shut as blood outside. Yes. I gotta change that later. I'm not changing it right now. She's actually gonna kill me. Lucky bubbled in place, searching for Kara with her left eye. Where is she? Lucky's heart began to roar, causing the ribs to shake. Someone please help me. Took her attention away the field and scoured the skies in the surrounding area. I'm all alone. Okay. Black ring began to envelop what remains of her vision as Her chest grew tighter. Again, I like this. Just started being happy. There's formed. Da, 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 da. Again, street. Her face. Unbeknownst. It's not quite a unnoticing. What is it? Unwittingly? What's the one I'm looking for here? Unwittingly. Mana and just search within her. Behind you. Hello? Force lucky jump. Turned, braced herself. One of Carol's backs. Over to her surprise. She instead locked eyes. A blonde-haired man. Not much taller than herself. Whew. His deep brown eyes locked with hers. Before turning his attention beyond her. Finally reached Lucky, but before she could act, the man ties his voice bounced through the air. This shit's hard as hell, bro. Oops. Fall asleep. He gasped. Sat up from the ground. And did I get was nighttime. Lucky could tell something was off. There was no wind, no creatures. Everything was eerily silent. We don't have much time. Blonde-haired man. He donned an exquisite black and gold uniform. Where's Carol? Who are you? Demanded. Alive and in a dream world like this. He's about to break the illusion, though. Let's make this quick. So I'm gonna have to go back through after I finish the draft and change his speech patterns a little bit. I think I mentioned this before, but when you're kind of in the zone and you're busting shit out, it's almost always better when you're writing the initial draft to just write this shit and then go back and make the little changes, like how somebody said something, or like as long as you have the exact message, right? And you have the thing, like the event's correct, changing like the cadence of a sentence or words used or whatever is really easy to do once you finish the draft. Finish the fucking draft, get the writing done, then go back and add the little sillinesses from each character. If you can't just do it on the fly. Like for example, with this character, there's no fucking way. He's gonna talk in a pretty posh type way, you know what I mean? I'm not knocking that shit out right now. I'm just gonna write the fucking, he's short with people, tell him the information, he's gonna get the fuck out. Like that's just all I'm doing in the draft, and then we'll come back, right? It's like a general tip, because the most important thing when you're writing a draft is always getting the words on the paper. It is a draft, it is not the final product. You're gonna comb through this shit so many times, you're gonna get sick. So like, take your time, do what you gotta do, but also just write the fucking words, bro. Just write them down. Just get them written. Get them written or just shut up. That's your options. And while I'm taking a quick break, let me just make sure. I say break, but okay. Fair enough. Okay. What is puzzled face was ignored. Leave sends regards. Me with a message. I spoke quickly. Eve? Okay. He jumped to her feet. Instructed me to tell you this. I'm glad. Glad you're safe, Brian. Don't worry. Things are fine here. Not. It pains me to admit I cannot. Pains me to be. Pains me I cannot be by your side. I need more time. I miss you. I hope you are in good health. That is all you wanted to say. Man, it's over your shoulder. It seems we are out of time. Do not go looking for her. Until next time. Wait. Did she mean needing more time? And next time, when will I see you again? He began rambling. Well, how do I make the little thanks for the head pats, much appreciated. How do I make the blocks, bro? Can I use the highlighter? Yeah, probably. Let's do this. This has to be spectral. I think it was 18. Oh my god. Yeah. Soon. Papa, I'm doing this the hard way. His voice trailed off as he dissipated. Whoops, from her view. Imagine being able to spell. Couldn't be me. Wait. Who the fuck are you? He yelled. Nice. Also, if you use Control-Shift-V, you'll paste just the characters without changing the style. I thought that's what I used. The problem is I'm using, like I inverted the color scheme for this, so this would be correct on a normal page. It's just not because of what I did. I wonder if I do this, get rid of the formatting. What's up, Astro? Oh, Control Shift V. I said it out loud and I still wasn't reading properly. Yeah, no shit. Imagine that. Kind of stressed out. Okay. Do you need help? Let me guess. Alex isn't sleeping. Yeah, I love you too. Yo, imagine if not only I read the thing, listened to it, and comprehended. That'd be crazy. Holy shit. Oh, okay. I'm sorry to hear that. Well, if you need me to come help you, let me know. Are you sure she's okay? Know your happy voice through monkeys. Christmas. Rang. Yeah, fuck off. Me. Fucking rang, stupid. Opens the left eye and saw Leo's round backside. Saw what appeared to be Cleo's backside is away from her face. Not that I don't appreciate the view. Could you please move? What do you mean? Keep around. Her voice. Eh. Spun around and wrapped her arms around Lucky. Oh my G, so glad you're okay. Rough her up that bad. Goodness. Complained. The corner of the room. It was well lit and seemed somewhat smelled somewhat like home. Too lucky. Almost like Jamie. This isn't cabin. He isn't here. She looked around. Did I? Hardwood floors. Fool's Carol, Jamie, dining room, floor, 3 times, that's crazy. First floor. Hospital. Lower floor for adventures. Room. pretty sure. Close the door. Against the door, release the mana vertically. They left the house. Girthy doors for the Carol. Went through the front doors. There was the Vieira. Maybe open the door to their home. Sliding glass doors, front doors. Open the door. Okay, that's the hospital down. Okay, hospital. I must just not have talked about... I could have sworn I had a conversation between him and Carol earlier on about his... the third floor where he still kept his, like, quote-unquote house. Am I tripping? We gotta go down a bit. 7. Yeah, no, guess not. Whatever. Can always go back and fix it later. It's really not that big of a deal. Let's see. On to confirm. Oh my gosh, good go, good. Eat ass. It's okay, Lucky. We'll let go of her. This is Jamie's living room. Well, used to be his living room. He doesn't come here often anymore. Okay, whoops. Okay, set up slowly. No. So we're at the whoops back in Lou's Carol. It's the 3rd floor then. No, so we're back in the Fool's Carol. This is the 3rd floor. Yeah. He placed her hand on the side of her head. He felt gauze and medical tape. Around her eye. That's right. Yeah. I'm really really sorry, Lucky. Sugar. Oh Lord, your head. I didn't mean to hurt you. I just felt something amazing from you and thought you'd be okay. Yeah. Okay, just speak. But upon seeing Carol's tear-stained face, she said nothing. She couldn't say, couldn't find the words. I've already informed Vladimir what happened in the field. Carol said. You're welcome to stay here and come eat in the cafe until Jamie returns, if you'd like. Leo said softly. No need to worry about work today or anything else that happened in the field. Right, Carol? Of course. It's time to rest up. Your shift has been filled and you'll still receive payment for today's work. I'll see you later, hon. Hold on, chat. I gotta look away from the computer screen for a couple minutes. A couple seconds. Welcome back, Yeez. Welcome back, Tasso. Yeah, I gotta look away from the screen for a couple of seconds. Maybe a minute. Take a quick break. It's such a fucking weird week for me. Because, like, right now my work schedule is showing completely empty. But I know that at any night, late at night, or really early in the morning, that can change immediately. So I'm like kind of in this weird spot where I'm a little stressed out that like I feel like I could make plans, right? I feel like I could do stuff, but in the same breath, I also know that that's like kind of impossible. And because I need to give a 2 weeks notice for anything, I can't even be like, oh, I'll just go do these things that require lots of time. You know what I mean? Like, I can't just step away from my home and where all my shit is for work. But what's it called? I have a doctor's appointment or an eye doctor's appointment tomorrow for my left eye, so that's good. That'll be after my meeting in the morning. And by the time I finish that, we'll have to get my son. It'll be business as usual. Tomorrow, I'm probably gonna wind up doing a little bit of house stuff, and then also working on my new video that I started. So I'll probably do that, and then I probably won't be done until like Wednesday, and then I could have it up for Friday, which would be really nice. So I'm looking forward to that. Kind of hoping, even if the eye doctor doesn't have an answer for me, I'm kind of hoping they'll see if like I can get an eye patch on insurance, because if I could save a couple of dollars, that'd be pretty nice. Just so I don't have to like manually hold my eye closed all the time. It'll just be dark always. If not, no biggie. But yeah, so I'll do that stuff, and then I have a script I want to revise before I do recording for the special projects. I'm looking forward to having those videos come out eventually, but I don't want to release anything on my secret second channel until I've got like 4 videos done. My goal for that channel is to either do, I don't know if it's going to be 1 video bi-weekly or 1 a month. It really depends on the workload for my main channel. So I was thinking with my main channel, if I do 1 video a week or bi-weekly, like the one that I'm doing today, it requires quite a bit of like sourcing, like media. It requires quite a bit of editing. It requires, recording time and sometimes B-roll acquiring time. All that shit takes time. So like I can't be doing those videos, multiple times a week, but I could put up like really quick stream highlights or reaction videos and stuff throughout the week as I see fit. And as long as I'm putting out, 1 of these higher quality videos a week, I think I'll be happy, or bi-weekly, or when they're done. I guess it doesn't have to be like consistent. I've always been so big on wanting to have like a consistent launch time and start time for things, like stream, for example. But real life has kind of made it so that I can't do that anymore. Like I used to really like having we start at 7, and then it had to become we start at 9, and then it had to become we start at 10, and then it was 9 again. And now I'm like, you know what? I start between 7 and 9, and even then I might be late. Like, it just is what it is. We work with what we got, So I don't know. But as far as the YouTube videos go, I don't know. I'm happy with the fact that I lowered expectations on quantity so I could focus on, just making other stuff I wouldn't be able to do otherwise. And the theme for my secondary channel has been figured out. It's something that I'm extremely passionate about, and I could essentially make videos for it infinitely. Like there's really no end to the amount of ideas I could have for that channel. So that's super exciting as well. Like I'm not gonna pack myself into a corner after a year or 2. So super excited for that. We got some really unique shit that I'm gonna be doing there. I'm very, very excited. And then on my main channel here, I can do the mix that I've been doing and still be happy. And that's why I don't like type lock myself into any one thing. But I don't know. I feel like this main channel's kind of got kind of shot it a little bit by being so deep into the variety. So I'm just starting fresh on the other one. All right. I think we're good. I think I could look at the screen again. I don't know. It's 50-50. I might lose it. Yummy. Holy shit. There's so much stuff I want to be able to show you guys, but I can't. I gotta wait. You know how fucking crazy that is? By the way, don't forget Strinova comes out in 3 days. We're gonna be playing it. So for those of you that don't have Strinova installed and you might want to play with me/us come the day of, you might want to see if you can pre-install it or at least add it to your wish list. good idea. And then go pre-register on the website. It's probably in your best interest. I mean, you're welcome to do whatever you want. If you want to hold that L for the rest of your life. Kidding. Kinda, not really. Alright. What are we at for this chapter? The Sunrise alt art's nice. I haven't even seen it yet. I was looking at some of the cards that been in the Discord the past couple of days. They're looking pretty sick, if you ask me. What are we at for word count on this chapter 6 here? How are we doing? Oh, chat. Oh, chat. Oh, chat. Oh, chat. We cannot do Jamie's. We can. I don't know if I can fit Jamie's chapter in this. I could try. But if it doesn't work out, you know, I'll just put it in its own chapter. I wrote way more than I intended to for this chapter. Whoops. How much did I write today already? What the fuck? Okay, whatever. Whoopsies. Yeah, because I still got more to get through for this section before we even go and do Jamie's quest. That shit's crazy. Whoopsies. That's what I'm saying. Sometimes the story, you just gotta let it breathe at its own pace. You could have it best intention. Like, yeah, you could force things into a section, right? You could force things into 5K limit or 3K limit, but sometimes you just gotta, whatever needs to take place needs to take place. It's not like I'm writing a web novel and they require me to do X amount of words a thing. I've been pumping today. Yeah, you're right. I've been kind of moving. Yesterday and today I've been kind of on it. Refocused fire in my soul now that I'm not working on the skelly as much. Carol. Heading to kitchen, the hall, and the door. Cleo caught up, walked into, Cleo caught up, and adjusted a Krma blanket thrown over. DK music? Yeah, this one's aquatic ambience. Helping relay after. Walked into kitchen. Mix up. Snack. What DK games have I played? I played Donkey Kong Country 1 and... Hold on, let's find out. Played Tropical Freeze. Yeah, Tropical Freeze. Trying to think. Tropical Freeze. There was there was like a game that had the bongos or something. Hey Han. Can you hear me? I don't know if she can hear me. It's not showing up on the output. Can you talk into the mic or not? Because I was gonna ask you a question. You're trying? Alright. It's not working. Damn. Your mic doesn't work on your phone for Discord. Are you in another call? Because that'd be why. You wish they make another 3D DK game? That'd be pretty fucking sick.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah, I can hear you now. Yeah, so do you remember which Donkey Kong games we played when we got the OG console again? Was it Country 1 and 3?
Was it the country?
What's that?
It was Donkey Kong Country.
Yeah, do you remember which ones though?
Let me look, hold on.
Okay.
Are you streaming?
Yeah, I'm streaming.
Oh.
Why? Because I remember we played one with like the cart level thingy.
Yeah, that's my favorite one.
I think that was one, right?
I think it's, yeah. I think it's just plain Donkey Kong Country.
It was just Donkey Kong Country 1.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
Why?
Huh?
Why?
I couldn't remember.
Did we have Donkey Kong Country Returns?
Yeah, I could have sworn we had another one because we had the one with DK and Diddy, and then we had one with Dixie.
Yeah.
And then we had so we had like 3 or 4 of them.
Mhm.
I'm pretty sure. And then I don't know. And then I played Tropical Freeze on the Wii U, not the Wii. And then I also played there was like the bongo one. A Mom on Mod would be sick. Could take turns playing retro Nintendo games through the Switch Online retro library. What do you mean by that? You mean like have like a online play session or something on stream? Billy's been playing DK Country 2 a ton lately. Are they speedrunning it? Is that what's happening? Yeah, thanks. I couldn't remember what exactly we played. Appreciate your help.
You're welcome.
I love you, Astra.
I love you too.
Talk to you later.
Alright.
Bye.
Love you, bye.
Love you, bye. Been playing it for nostalgia. That's kind of dope though. I feel like those games are like, I don't know, out of all the platformers I played back when I was young, outside of Lion King and this one Star Wars one, Donkey Kong ones were probably up there in terms of difficulty. I mean, Earthworm Jim was kind of hard too at times. And yeah. Yeah, like open a lobby for multiplayer. I think that'd be interesting. I think that'd be neat. I could take a look into doing that at some point. Mario World's your favorite 2D platformer, but you're picky with 2D? Yeah, Super Mario World was good. Played a bit with her, and some of the levels are super tight timing. Yeah. Yeah, those DK games could be a little fucky. I still can't believe I got the platinum for Super Meat Boy and like Impossible something. It was another tight platforming type game on the PlayStation. That shit was despicable. Some 2D platformers just make you like, they just made to make you not be happy, I think. But I'm not good at platformers, by the way. I'm like, they are not my strong suit. I really struggle with platformers as a whole. They're not for me. Never really were. I can appreciate them when I watch somebody else play them, but I've never like, which is weird because I like games that reward mechanical skill, like fighting games. Speaking of rewarding mechanical skill, I don't remember which run it was in the Elden Ring boss fight I just did, but one of them, I started to feel like I could see into the fucking Matrix. That shit was crazy. I don't think I uttered a single word or sound that entire life until I died. Because I remember I was like, I dodged a lot of things and then I either crouched and then got hit, or like I got hit by the sword or something, I don't know. And then I was like, oh, it's Joker. And then I died. I had healing potions and shit left there. It was so sad. 2D platforms have gotten to this weird dichotomy where it's either way too easy or too annoying. I agree. The balance was just right in the SNES era. See, I don't know if I agree with that. I definitely agree with the first one, though. SNES era, there was too many platformers I played where I was like, this shit is not okay. Not okay at all. I think most of them were just entirely too difficult, and then there were some that were like, yeah. I don't think I played a single one that I was like, this shit's easy. But that's also just like me not being a gamer. We kind of dumb. Kind of bad at things, man. I ain't never claimed to be good at video games. Except for that one time that I did. Except for that one time I absolutely fucking did. Yeah, this shit's so toxic, man. She walked in the kitchen to fix up a snack. After rummaging through the cupboards and fridge. Just all. Oh my. Remain still in bed on the couch, listening to sounds possibly of the muffled conversation from below. So my sister is okay. You've never been good at platformers, but you gotta say something like the Mega Man Zero re-release feels nice. Good mix of old school design with some modern things like checkpoints. More checkpoints to make them a little less demanding. Yeah, that's dope. I'm gonna be completely honest with you. I don't want to admit this because I don't want to be like held to it. But all the Mega Man Zero games, all the Gunvolt games, and there was like a Chronicle Gunvolt thing that had like other characters too. Plus the 2D Mega Man games and the 3D Mega Man games are all like, the whole series has been on my list for quite some time now of like games to just play. playthrough, including the entirety of the Battle Network series that's available on the re-releases. They've all just been sitting there, and I have all the Mega Man Legacy Collection 1 and 2, and I have the Battle Network Collection 1 and 2. It's like I have them. They're just kind of chilling there. Yeah, I know you couldn't get into the 2D ones, but you love the 3D ones. I would like to play those at some point, but they just need to re-release them so they're, you know, actually like you can actually interact with them. Battle Network. And with this chip I summon, fuck you, and now you're dead. Congratulations. Yeah, they were fun. I vaguely remember the first one being the first Battle Network being by far the most jank and fuck you. I could play Miku Legends. I mean, that's the plan. I do plan to play Miku Legends. Hey, cutie. I don't know when. It's like if we look at my list right now. Look at my list right now. I've got quite a few things I'd like to play. Yeah. I've got quite a few things I'd like to get into. I got Monster Hunter Wilds, I got Monster Hunter Rise, and these are just single player games, by the way. Monster Hunter Rise, Metaphor, Trails FC, Armored Core, Unicorn Overlord, Uden Chronicle, whatever the fuck that is, Stellar Blade, and then the Nier games. These are just like all big games that I want to play. Chat, do you realize how many fucking games are going to come out before I beat this? Do all these? And that's assuming I still play Strinova and fighting games and do like full-on late night Lucky streams. I'm never getting through this shit, chat. That's never fucking happening. We're gonna be playing the same shit forever. And I still want to beat DW3 and DW2. You prefer Zero over 2D stuff? Sword feels better to you than just mashing Blaster over and over? Also, doesn't he have like a really sick dash and movement? Zero, I mean. Could have sworn. Maybe I'm tripping. My sister is okay. This movement's crisp. That's sick. I do like me some good ass movement. Can't quite remember, but there was a game. I was like, holy shit. The movement in this feels amazing. It was some like fucking indie Metroidvania or some shit I can't remember. Yeah, I genuinely can't remember. That's pathetic. 20XX was fun too. Oops. Just clicked on Strinova, my bad. Oops. Whoopsies. Wasn't any of these. Maybe it was on PlayStation. I don't know. I remember Little Noah felt pretty good for what it was. I feel like I've seen somewhere before. His focus is broken by Cleo's return. Her hands. Matters. Small fish. Sandwich. And cute. Chibi, iron, and mug, hot coke. There we go. And it. I was having a mental fucking episode. I just remembered that. I didn't even acknowledge it. I just had the mental episode and continued about my life during the boss fights. But I typed chow. Yeah, I did on accident. My brain's breaking down in real time. Dude, I cannot fucking believe I started genuinely losing my shit mid-fight. Let me see this. I wonder if I saved it, because that'd definitely be like a me move. I'm sure this will add to the fucking ambience. Alright, Fugler. He was gonna do the quick uppercut slash. Like, go. Don't mind me. Oh, is this from the other day when I fell off the fucking edge? Flash in there. Listen, oh, no, it's from today. Oh, it's when I killed myself. Okay, my bad. Kill yourself. It was before the killing of myself. Wow. No. It's just easier to deal with the glowing swords. 61 deaths. Just like trivializing the boss. Yeah, baby. Nah, I didn't save it. That's really unfortunate. It was between 60 and 70, I'm pretty sure. Be careful, huh? I didn't run. Alright, that's unfortunate. Oh, I know. I'm gonna have to fucking search for that shit manually like a bum. That's unfortunate. What time is it? Want to do what? Hold on, chat. Give me 2 seconds. That shit kind of bright. Ew. Yucky. Got an anonymous jackal. I see. Me too. So. Probably you. Probably. Okay. The snacks. Ooh. Marshmallows. My bad. Use Sparkle of Joy. Even know why you show up as anonymous because you're logged in. RIP protection, I guess. Oh, can we also, I want to talk about this really quick. So this part here where I said, oh, marshmallows, right? I said Lucky's eye sparkled with joy. This right here, you could just end with sparkled, right? You don't need the with joy part. The joy is the, if you just say Lucky's eye sparkled, that insinuates that she's already feeling happy or excited or whatever, right? This leaves it up to the reader, and it gets the point across. This is a show, not a tell. But if I do this, I say with joy, this is a hard tell that she is joyful at the marshmallows. So why in this situation am I opting to say Lucky's eyes sparkled with joy instead of Lucky's eyes sparkled? Because I am big on showing and not telling, right? Because for the readers who don't make that, they don't parse that information and put it into their brain, I want them to understand that at this moment, Lucky is feeling joyful that there's a unexpected goodie in our hot cocoa that she wasn't ready to see there. Before we kind of get into what happens next, we already know that she's feeling uneasy. Like she's like, yeah, my sister's okay. You can tell that she's thinking about that, right? She's stressing out about what happened. She just got her ass beat. She just got a big bomb dropped on her, you know? So just kind of going through it right now. And honestly, she's afraid. Just straight fear at this point in time. So the fact that they're still able to take in this and be like appreciative of this with everything that just happened, this is part of like a character establishing thing. That's why I'm doubling down and telling the reader, yes, she's feeling joyful over these marshmallows against all the odds right now. She didn't overlook this. She's still appreciative, that kind of thing. Got body blasted literally by the ground or whatever. Yeah, she did a whole fucking spiral. A whole little tumble. If you know in the anime when a character gets fucking clocked really hard and they go skipping over the ground like a rock on water, that's what just happened to her. Yup. To be entirely fair though, Carol wasn't really in the wrong, honestly, because to Carol and anybody who is at a higher skill level, they would have read the way Lucky responded to the training exercise as she was up to speed. A less excitable individual would not have jumped so quickly to such levels of combat though, which goes to show Carol's emotional response to things, even when she necessarily shouldn't, which is one of her shortcomings. Glad you instantly read that his body blasted. Yeah, I'm just illiterate. I'm a VTuber. I don't know what you want from me. Reading's hard. I know what you wanted. You want me to read that whole thing and say the word. Whoopsies. Moment's gone. These eyes sparkle with joy. No, yeah, I don't want to talk about it right now. Coco. Lucky took a sip of the cocoa, quickly removed it from her lips before fanning her mouth. While what do you need from me? Cleo. Cleo's. Ask earnestly. You want me to just sit here with you? You want to be alone? Say the word. I am. Yeah, I am. Head made after all. Whoops. Cleo's good face. Good lucky giggle. But she quickly stopped and grabbed her ribs. Don't want to be rude, but mine might be alone. He said meekly. He averted her gaze from Cleo's. As you wish. Give me a call if you need anything. I took the liberty. Oh my god. Adding myself into contacts. Live found a wrong spot before seeing herself out. Been noticing a lot more content that would be Dandy catered rather than meow catered. I'm not gonna elaborate on what I mean by that. Yeah, I'm gonna need you to elaborate on what you mean by that. What the fuck does that mean, Tasso? What in fucking tarnation are you trying to say? I don't even know what that means. I don't even know how to say, I don't even know what I mean by what are you trying to say, because I don't know what the fuck that means. A lot more content like on Blue Sky or like than Twitter or like in this book or like just in general across all platforms. Like what? Also, what the fuck is Dandy catered? What is meow catered? Guess I gotta take the L. What the fuck do you mean I gotta take the L? You're the one out here speaking in riddles, not me. In the book, in my recent shorts. In the book, in your recent shorts. I haven't made any shorts. I haven't made any shorts in like... The fuck was my last short? My last short I posted on August 19th of 24. I have not made any shorts. What the? Alright, I'm just gonna look it up. You're gonna make me look this up on stream so I can get banned? What up, Lycan? How's it going? What the fuck does this mean? I'm getting fucking catering businesses. What the fuck does this mean? Alright. Alright, Tasso. I think I'm just gonna kill your character. No, I'm just kidding. It's not a published short, but maybe it's a future short. I'm not doing shorts anymore. What the fuck is Dandy catered? What do you mean by this? No, I'm not gonna fucking hold over your head killing your character. I'm not a psychopath. I was joking. It was literally a joke. I promise. Like, I wouldn't even think to do it just because you're not, like, you just gotta take that L. Yeah, I guess I'm taking that L. This is something that I'm, like, not... What am I? What's that place called? All Sky Central? AOS? Pilled enough? What the fuck is this called? I'm not fanfic pilled enough to understand. This is something I'm not... short story on certain websites pilled enough to understand. I lack the required, level of, shall we say, degeneracy one would need to have to achieve this state of understanding, I suppose. I'm just gonna assume that's the kind of thing it is since you're not telling me. Let's just put it at that. I'm assuming it's one-handed content. That's all I'm saying. Honey. I don't know. They're not telling me what it is. I'm just guessing. They said, this is, and I quote Tassa, I've been noticing a lot more content that would be dandy catered rather than meow catered. Not gonna elaborate on what I mean by that. And then they use my roll perish emote. That, she said, what? Guess we'll never know. Can I actually just pull something up really quick? Because it's still one of my favorite clips. This shit makes me giggle.
Something crazy. I knew he was gonna fall out and he was gonna do something crazy. Everybody wants to know what I would do if I didn't win.
Guess we'll never know.
I guess we'll never know.
She gets me every fucking time. They wanted to know what I'd do if I didn't win. I guess we'll never know. Kanye is so funny, dude. Oh my god. Say what you want about Kanye, but the dude's entertaining as fuck. At least the clips I've seen of him. Should really try editing some of that video tonight. That'd be smart. I'm getting kind of hungry. What's wrong with me? I got a tapeworm? Hold on, I need to sip of this water real quick. I just had dinner. Literally. I just sliced up pizza and like 4 wings. It was delicious. It was a big fucking slice though, chat. It was no bitch slice. It was like a slice and a half in comparison to the rest of the... Ow! Hold on, chat. I need to not look at the computer screen for a couple minutes again. Break time. What happened? Hold on, I'll be right back. Give me a minute. I'm back. Yeah, I know. Fuck no. Lycan's dinner, whatever. Lycan's dinner today is a bowl of fries. It's the very I live alone meal. Honestly, sometimes the I live alone meals hit the spot. But you also gotta remember, the way I look at it is, the I live alone meals mean that there's less dishes, less cleanup, less prep, less cooking, less time involved. And then also not fighting with the kids to get them to eat. It's pretty sick. But hey. I also have the opposite where I'm like, when they're not here, I'm like, this shit's so ass. This shit's so fucking ass. Wonder if Lycan would have known the reference from earlier, but I don't fucking know. Nobody knows what you're gambling about. Some gravy and cheese curds online. You've got a classic Canadian dinner. Do you say ope a lot? I'm just kidding. I haven't heard you say that once. Also, my bad for swearing a record amount of times on your stream. I'm gonna try to start being better about that on collabs. Oops. Will you do order unhealthy amount of pizza too? Oh shit, the content creator curse. I could step away from my computer and make an actual meal, or I could just order a pizza. Bowie. Smart. Smart, 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 smart. I can't say subliminally. Dude. Couldn't have Miliana otherwise. You get a point. I mean, I know that. I just still also feel like kind of bad. It's okay. So it's one of those things that, like, how do I explain this? I've been told by everybody I collab with that it's a non-issue. You gotta remember, everybody I've collabed with so far just doesn't fucking swear. And then there's me. And it's like, bro, my personality is already a bit much for some people, and then a bit too little for others. Then you add the copious amounts of cuss words on top of it that I just let fly on stream because I don't have to worry about, like, you know, kids or literally anything. But yeah, these places offer those deals where you get 3 large pizzas and that's like 3 days worth of food. Just sheer cope. It's more than 3 days of food. It is actually cope. What the fuck? Brother's eating 4 slices a fucking day at each meal, or sorry, 3 slices a meal. 3 meals a day. Doesn't Nin spare? Yeah, but like, it's like, you know, 1 SPS, you know what I'm saying? Swear per stream. They're like a PG-13 movie where they get 1 solid fuck during the stream. No, I mean, they swear from time to time. It's just like, I don't know. They're like, how do I put this? They're regal about it. It's well-placed swears. They're very appropriate. They're very strong. You swear a lot, but you feel like being British on the internet gives you leeway. I'm over worrying. I mean, probably. Yeah, I mean, we just kind of expect British people to be saying some holy shit as a whole. So, yeah, I agree with that. I over worry about everything. That's part of my character trait. You swear, it just depends on what you're doing. Well, clearly not playing Risk of Rain 2. Clearly you don't swear doing that. You just say Lamau. You just say some questionable things instead. It's fine. Occasionally pushing towards a crime. It's all good. Do Zen Zone? I mean, I get it. It has the makings of the Zen Zone. I totally get it. Between the music and the graphics and the bullet helly nature where there's just shit flying on the screen. It's like Vampire Survivors, right? If you ever played Vampire Survivors, good luck not just fucking like melding into that game when you play it. Holy shit. As long as you don't demonetize a video or stream, swear all you like. All my shit gets demonetized. What do you mean? This is actually the first video I'm making where I'm going through and I'm editing out my F-bombs. Because chat, I don't know if you know this, I don't do scripted videos anymore, like at all, on my main channel. And on my secondary channel, my secret channel, the videos are quote unquote scripted, but it's like loose guidelines and like talking points and like an occasional joke here and there. Whereas like on my my main channel, I literally just had like the doc in front of me had a set of words. The first set of word was fuck Bandai. The second set of word was give me Digimon games. That was all that was on the paper. I don't even use the script anymore. I gave up. I fucking stopped. I fucking stopped using a script. Is it bad? Yes. Do I give a shit? Not really. Yeah, so now I got stuff that I just gotta edit out because I don't want to get sniped in the future when this video does really well and I'm making monies. Being used to it and just naturally dodge without thinking, you're just kind of along for the ride of explosions whatever else is popping up on the screen. Yeah, you're just in fucking UI, Ultra Instincts. Or is it called Ultra Risk Ego Rain mode or whatever. You've somehow been allowed to swear a decent amount in your mainline videos and they've stayed fully monetized. Yeah, but your videos are also 3 fucking hours long, and if you're not dropping a major F-bomb or C-bomb in the first minute...
Kill yourself.
Kill yourself, Panda. You're not doing it in the first minute, and it's not like copious amounts of swearing. YouTube doesn't really care. The thing is, like, they don't care if you swear. It's like, it's intention is like part of it. And then also like frequency and density, right? If you're just being vulgar for the sense of being vulgar, they kind of smack you. Your streams rarely stay monetized though, because you end up using the C-bomb and YouTube doesn't like that one. My streams get demonetized because I play music. I don't think I've gotten hit for language yet. But yeah, no, the C-bomb YouTube doesn't like. They're like, oh, you're British, mate. Take that knife and put it in your dick. It's like, all right, whoa, calm down. Hey, whoa, whoa, whoa. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. If you swear in like the first minute, they'll snipe you. It's a little bit longer than that too, depending on the video. If it's like a really long video, it's usually like, what, the first like 65 seconds or some shit because of advertisers, but whatever. We're having Adpocalypse round 2, so who fucking cares? YouTube. Speaking of YouTube. Speaking of YouTube. Man, I can't wait. I can't fucking wait. One of these days. Sorry, YouTube had its adpocalypse. Twitch is having an adpocalypse. Twitch will be fine. It'll bounce back. Just gotta fill the ad slots again. By the way, chat, I want you to know something. I think I brought this up before in the past. If I ever start making like an honest, quote unquote, honest living from content creation, you are aware that I'm gonna have ads on, right? Like we've had this conversation. I'm absolutely gonna put ads on. Like if this is my livelihood, I'm gonna do the livelihood thing. But it'll probably never be my full livelihood in the sense that regardless of how much I'm making, I'll keep my day job. So, no worries there. Unless for some reason I can't. Yeah, don't worry about that shit until we have to worry about that shit. Oh, Lucky, you've changed. Bitch, I never changed. I've been telling you since square one. I said this shit fucking a year ago. Nothing's changed. It's all the same. Secure the bag. Just like if Hoyoverse comes to me and they offer me free polls and a fuck ton of money and they say, hey, shill my video game. Yeah, I'm gonna do it. And my sponsor rules still apply. If you never hear me talk about the thing or show interest in the thing, then you already know. But if you hear me talking about the thing and showing interest in the thing before and after, well, then you know. My seal of approval happens both on and off camera, not just on camera. Silly goose. It's okay. I think after my last MiHoYo sponsorship, I don't think they'll be sponsoring me again. I think they said no downloads, and they only did the 6.5 hours instead of 6 hours. You're still not 100% sure what your stance is on certain sponsors. It'll be strange once those offers start rolling in. I'm not gonna tell you what to do. The way I look at this shit is, if this is your livelihood, hear me out. If you're a YouTuber or a content creator and it's your livelihood, you don't do anything else, and you got merch, you got sponsors, you do all the things to make money, right? I'm never gonna be like, yo, go fuck yourself for using this sponsor. I don't give a fuck what they got ties to. I don't give a fuck about any of that, because people are gonna spend money on evil corporation shit, whether it's the one that YouTube is sponsoring or something else anyways. And I know this is such a like a bitch way to look at it, but shrug. Oh well, like there's only so much people can do. Like, am I gonna sponsor a company? Would I take a sponsor from a company that's like openly anti-trans or something? No. Am I gonna take a sponsorship from a company that's gonna like is all about like hate speech and stuff? No. But I mean, if they use some child labor, so does every fucking store I shop at. Like, what do you want from me? I'm as human as the rest of us. I'm not gonna fucking judge anybody for that shit. Whatever. It's not my problem. There's gonna be some asshole that's gonna have a problem with it and treat me like shit over it. I'm just gonna be like, all right, you got me. Okay, my bad. I still use gasoline. I don't have an electric car. Oh, those lithium batteries? While they're not as bad as the oil industry makes them out to be, they're still not great. What are you doing? Do I still sometimes throw the recycling in the trash? Oh man, like, bro, I've said it since go. I'm not like, don't hold me to a higher standard. I'm kind of a piece of shit. I do what I can where I can. I'm trying, but that's all you're gonna get out of me. But yeah, if it's my fucking livelihood and it's the difference between taking care of my family and my community and shit and myself and then not being able to, I'm gonna secure the bag. Like, would people expect? Oh, are you just gonna go to work for free? No. You're gonna work for that bonus? Yes. Like, you know what I mean? I don't know. Again, this is the conversation we don't need to be having because I'm not there. Imagine missing a Bandai sponsor video because of Bandai kill yourself vids. Honestly, I am a brand risk and no brand should sponsor me. I am too I'm too vocal and I'm too like aggressive for any brand that wants like a brand safe representative to sponsor. Like Hi-Rez giving me a creator account is fucking insane to me. The fact that I have a creator account and if people buy in-game stuff with my creator account, I get paid, that is fucking crazy to me. They said, yeah, if people buy stuff while playing Smite, you can make some money. What? Hi-Rez, you realize I'm a fucking freak, right? I am a menace. I'm not saying I'm a badass. I'm saying I'm a menace. I say some pretty out of pocket. I do some pretty out of pocket shit. This is crazy to me. I am not brand safe. I am entirely unsafe. And yeah, no, Bandai would never, ever in a million years sponsor me. You mean Jam was overly critical about Bandai Digimon, but he got SAO sponsorships pretty early in his channel's lifetime? Yeah, that's fair. I mean, I guess if he's spreading the word and stuff, so. You're a menace that makes them money, it looks the other way. Well, that's the thing, right? Because the thing is like, well, okay, but to be fair, I'm actively talking about them and getting people to think about their IPs and their products. So am I really a hindrance or am I just free marketing, you know? Like it says, I feel that's kind of weird difference of perception between different content creators. You being a game reviewer gives people much higher expectations if you do sponsors. You don't know, you'll figure it out. Yeah, I get what you're saying. I think it's also worth having an honest conversation with your community and explaining your point of view on things when you figure out what that is. Everybody, like you said, everybody's different. You know, everybody's different. And no matter what you do, there's always going to be somebody that's going to be unhappy. You're never going to win. You're never going to win fully. Doesn't matter what you do, how you do it. They're going to be like, oh, it could be the most clean sponsor in the world that like plants trees, saves babies, and helps animals get adopted. And they'll be like, ooh, a sponsor in your video? Ooh, what a sellout. Like, you're still gonna lose. You will not win. It doesn't matter. I've seen it. I've fucking seen it. It sucks, but you know what? Those people are gonna be unhappy anyways. It doesn't matter. I don't know. I look at the internet very differently now that I've been doing content creation. I used to be like, damn, motherfuckers are mean, but now I'm like, wait a second. People are just kind of bored. People just be kind of saying anything at this point. They just want a reaction or action from somebody. They don't even like think before they post the thing that they're posting. And I've been like extremely fortunate in recent times with the kind of things people have said to me and the kind of reactions people have given to like my posts and my videos and stuff. So I'm gonna keep riding that goodwill for as long as I can. It's been nice. You might steer clear from video game sponsorships to avoid all the shill and salad accusations that directly tie to your content. Yeah, I mean, that works too. But they'll still call you a sellout just for getting a sponsor, regardless if it's a game or not, which is the funny part. You probably got better at filtering out the people who aren't worth paying attention to. Yeah, I think that's definitely part of it. But the thing is, like, a lot of them, like the people constantly telling me to go kill myself or grown-ass man, by the way, like all these different things, all those people, for the most part, I kind of got a kick out of them. You know what I mean? Like, they're kind of funny. But I think now it's a lot easier for me to see the positive stuff more because that's what I choose to interact with. Like I just really don't, I don't know. I still like interact with the negative comments because the more that they comment, the more it drives up my numbers. So Lamau. So if I can get them to keep yapping at me, it just literally drives engagement on my videos and stuff. But like I don't really give it any headspace anymore or think about it anymore. It's kind of just a like when you see when you see people keep showing up to your streams and they're just like constantly commenting on your videos and like watching your shit and all that, and then you get people that are just like unhappy anyways, and then you go look in any community and it's just more of people being unhappy regardless of what's happening. I'm kind of like, I'm chilling. I'm one of the luckiest motherfuckers to do it right now. Actually, you can quote me on that shit. I am one of the luckiest motherfuckers to do this right now. Actually, you're lucky that you find hate comments absolutely hilarious. You can't imagine being on the internet and negativity really affecting someone. Yeah, if you're one of those people, it's like that shit hurts you, like empty comments from empty people. It's a very, very difficult thing to overcome. But there's always the turn comments off button. Oh shit, you know what I mean? Like, I don't know. I think another issue too is a lot of people ego surf. This is a term I learned recently, so I'm gonna throw it out there right now. Yeah, because I know what I'm talking about. I didn't know this had a name, but yeah, the ego surf, where they like look up what people are saying about them and stuff when they get a little bit of clout, and that shit can take a massive smack on your mental health. And I just straight up don't do that. I'm so bad about it that I only look at the Lucky Splash hashtag like once every 2 months, once a month. I'd probably look at my Lucky Splash hashtag more if there was more fan art. Then I'd probably look at it more. But generally speaking, I just like, I don't know. I have a very like strict path I follow when it comes to social media, and it's Discord, like Discord comments and stuff first, YouTube comments. I've said this before, YouTube comments and stuff, and then, you know, like the blue sky stuff, and then DMs last. You search your name on 4chan sometimes and have actually gotten results before. Like some person taking a screenshot of one of your YouTube comments. That's crazy to me. Some people are just fucking unwell. I wonder if I should do that. What happens if I type in my name right now? Should I look myself up? We do a little experiment. Let me just, hold on. Let me just be safe. Do I do it with the caps or without the caps, chat? I think I just do it the way it's supposed to be done, yeah? What if I just type in the Lucky Tempest? I think we've done this on YouTube, right? To show that like my videos actually show up now when you type in my name. So it's my Twitch, my YouTube, my Instagram that I never fucking touch, my Twitter that nobody even knows about, my TikTok that I don't use anymore, my Rumble that I don't even look at, PG stats, I don't know what the fuck that is, streamer profile and stats, more videos. Funny thing is, someone make fun of those types of people because paying attention to some random YouTube comment and getting mad at you is frowned upon. Yeah, as it should be. Anytime you look yourself up is to see you've been doxxed again. Wait, what the fuck? Stop getting doxxed. Stop that shit. Yeah, like I have nothing to worry about. My shit looks clean as hell. And it's just like thumbnails and shit I posted, yeah. Yeah. We be chilling out here. Yeah, I have nothing to worry about. Last time you looked yourself up was someone posting your ReZero video in the ReZero subreddit. That's kind of hype. Imagine somebody else advertising your shit for you. That's dope as fuck. That's so fucking cool. Dude, I'm so happy for you. You fucking deserve it. You deserve so much more, to be honest, but you do deserve it. Yeah, honey. Nah, I got no appointments tomorrow. They said, fuck you. Yeah, I got that meeting I gotta be on camera for like 3 hours. 3.5 hours. I told him I'm not going in office because I got the eye appointment. So there's no way I can make it from there to my appointment if they want me to be present the whole time. I'd have to leave mid-meeting. Probably gonna wake up tomorrow and they're gonna be like, you have an appointment at 2 o'clock. Fucking 2 hours away. Good luck, stupid. I'd be like, kill yourself. I swear to God, if they give me one more same day appointment this week, I'm gonna tell them I'm not going. They're not like, I haven't gotten fucking paid yet. So until I see both of my paychecks on Friday, I'm not doing any more I can't. If it's right around the corner, sure. I'm this fucking close. This close to saying, fuck it, we ball. I got 4 wheels and a DoorDash account. And no oil change. That's how I get my oil change. Chat, my job may be pissing me off a little bit, stressing me out a little bit. It's okay. We're fine though. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. That's a story for another time. Actually, better yet, I think I'm gonna stop here for the writing section. I am good. Because I'm in a yapathon mood. Speaking of ReZero, can we talk about how ReZero is partially one of the reasons I decided to start writing? Like one of the myriad of reasons. Never seen it. That's fucking crazy. I'm sorry to hear that. Where did we even leave off? Do you guys remember? It was like right here, right? Began doing stretches. Picture your heart. We were like somewhere in this bitch. Okay. Devious grin. We were above this. Nope. I wrote like 3 more words plus what I'm about to do. What? I think it's a mental block. Anyway, dodge this. Okay. How do we do today? Not as good as I had hoped. That's okay. We made good progress though. We did 1200 today. 1300 yesterday, 1200 today. Good numbers. It's your favorite anime of all time. Season 3, episode 1 was iffy, but it seems to be getting better. So here's the thing. I'm not watching any of ReZero season 3 until I'm not watching any of it until season 3 is done. I cannot go through watching ReZero 1 week at a time like I did last time. I can't fucking do it. I cannot deal with the anticipation and the waiting. Like usually I like waiting for a new episode. I think it's kind of fun. Sometimes I hate it, but generally speaking, I'm like, yeah, this is nice. It makes the new episode feel. I can't fucking do it with ReZero. I can't fucking do it with ReZero. I watched all of, okay, little history on ReZero. So me too, I usually prefer one at a time. With ReZero, I had intended to watch the first 3 episodes. Then I saw the first episode was really, really long. And then I said, all right. And then I wound up binging almost the entire first season. Instead of just watching 3 episodes. I couldn't stop myself. And then I had to go back and rewatch it anyways because I was like fucking cocked out of my mind. Season 2, episode 8 is one of the best anime episodes of all time. It's why he made a video on it. It's so good. Yeah, ReZero is just peak as a whole. I agree. It fucking slaps. It's got some of the highest highs out of any series. To be honest, when we marathon Kaiju number 8, it took a lot out of you. Yeah. Which is funny because when we were watching Digimon, there were nights that I did like 3 or 4 episodes and you were like, oh, that's it? I was like, yeah. And then you're like, damn, 12 episodes, kind of crazy, Hunk. You're like, this shit's too much. Wait a second. Hold up. It's because it's not Digimon though, right? Yeah, I don't know. I'd kind of be down to like I thought about doing this originally. I thought about watching like a set of seasonal anime or like a set of anime where we watch one episode a week of each and it equals like an hour and a half, 2 hours worth of anime instead of doing the whole season thing. But Digimon, you gotta pay attention. You've already watched it a few times. That's fair. Yeah, that's fair. Usually do like 2 to 3 episodes at a time. Yeah. See, but the thing is with like 2 to 3 episodes, that's like 60 minutes of watch time if you watch 3, right? 60 minutes isn't even a movie. So like if you're like dedicating time to watching it, you absolutely like, to me, like I would rather do like minimum 4, maximum 6. Just depends on the show. But I think it would be really fun instead of doing like a straight shot of one show. I think, yeah, sorry, I'm like leaning all over the place. I think it'd be really fun to do like an episode of one show and an episode of or like 2 episodes of like 3 shows. But I'll be right back. It's the weird thing. There are quite a few issues of ReZero, but the character writing of Subaru just makes the show work. Well, I mean, it's got, yeah, I mean, it's not, it's obviously not perfect, but there's not really, a piece of media that I've been able to find that tackles some of the feelings that Subaru has to go through as well as ReZero. Specifically like isolation and loneliness. I mean, there's a lot of other stuff too, right? Like he has a lot of things to deal with, but he's oddly way more relatable than a great deal of characters that are actively explored and portrayed in fiction for me, which isn't like it's not really like a good thing, but it is nice to be represented in a tangential type of way, if that makes sense. Like I don't have his over simping nature or his insane innate willpower like he has, but like I do have like his current drive to just like be better and his ability to recognize his own flaws and then toil with them and get past them and like all those other things. And the way it tackles like not being able to talk about certain things, I don't know, it's very, very good. I feel like you want to be able to relate with ReZero. Maybe not. I don't know if it's like one of the most relatable shows out there or not. I understand it's a weird one. There's a lot of sections where he just be kind of yapping about nothing, but there's something there. You ever talk to somebody who's like really going through it and they just be fucking like they finally just let it all out and they just be yapping in circles and like they be saying a lot of shit and some of it's fucking crazy, but like you can kind of pick up on the important stuff, but there's just so many fucking words there it gets overwhelming sometimes. There's scenes like that where Subaru is just, bro is not he's not okay, and then there's scenes where he's just him. Well, I mean, like there's that. You think ReZero is able to pull through even though through some of its bigger flaws? Subaru's the heart of the show. Absolutely. Theme of bottling up emotions is tackled beautifully. It really is. I mean, they run a lot of themes that they handle very, very well in that story. I would love to one day read through the manga and probably the LN too, but this is not that time. This is not that time. Yeah, no, if it wasn't for like, if it wasn't for, you remember what TV show that we were watching that I can't fucking watch this anymore? Right before I started writing. Because it was just like every little thing I was like, all right, this is no longer enjoyable. Yeah, it was like every single episode though, every single thing. Dexter? So chat. There's Dexter. It's a show on Netflix. I don't know if it's on anything else. And I'm not going to spoil anything, but essentially the main character works with law enforcement. It's like what, forensics or something? And long story short, he has tendencies where he wants to kill people. And so he kills killers. He kills serial killers and bad people. Dexter's Laboratory, DD. So his whole thing is like, yeah, I kill the bad people. And he understands that like he's not normal, he's not a good person, but he gets rid of his urge by doing this thing. And it was pretty, like, the concept was interesting. Was that, you know, that typical detective show, but there's a twist, right? And it was interesting at first. And I could kind of turn my brain off. And I think I mentioned this before. I have a hard time sometimes watching, especially Western media, and turning off my brain and just letting it happen. But first like season or two, I was having a good time. And there was a character who was kind of onto his shit that got killed off, and by that point I was kind of starting to hit everything correctly. And then literally the following season, I made it through another season. Every fucking episode, I just knew. And then the following season was the same thing, and I couldn't fucking do it anymore. I had to drop it. I couldn't enjoy the show. It was like, in my head, I was like, I already saw this shit. I did it already. Never watched it. Some people would say you're missing out. I would say 50-50. It's fine. But Dexter was just a breaking point for me. This has been a reoccurring issue in my life for so long. And then I wound up starting to watch more anime. And because I didn't understand all the Eastern like mannerisms and idiosyncrasies and all the shit, I couldn't guess all the stuff. Now I'm a lot better at guessing where shit's going, obviously, but I'm able to just enjoy it more. Cartoons in general, right? I have a more higher level of suspension of disbelief. Cartoons, anime, whatever. But yeah, I watched ReZero and Dexter roughly the same time. And I was like, you know what? I'm tired of bitching about everybody else's writing. I'm going to start writing. I'm going to write something for me. So I started putting together Aldous Chronos. And I said, before I start writing, I'm going to write an outline to see if I'm going to stick with this. I'm going to write a tiny little 4-page summary of the story. Well, that 4-page summary turned into a document dwarfing like 80K words. I lost it all. I rewrote it in 40K words for a summary. I had it for the longest time and then made some mistakes, but long story short, we're here now. We've been writing since then. So yeah, anyways, because of some of the stuff that intrigued me about ReZero and some other anime and the shit that was pissing me off in other shows, I decided to start writing. What a weird, not super cool way to get started. I'd rather have just said that I read somebody's book and it inspired me to write. But instead it was like kind of fueled from a place of frustration and boredom. And I was like, you know what? Fuck you. I'll do it myself kind of thing. And my writing is slightly above mediocre at best. Feels good, man. Watch Breaking Bad instead. Pass. Couldn't get into Breaking Bad or Dexter. See, the thing about Breaking Bad is like, how do I explain this? I generally don't have an interest in watching shows where the lead is a character that you shouldn't look up to or is like a villain or not enjoyable. It's fun from time to time, but usually they're not interesting enough or charismatic enough for me to fucking care. I'm sure Breaking Bad is, because shit went hard. Did I not like Death Note? Not really. I rooted for L the entire time, and then when L was killed off, no wait, Light, wait, L, yeah, L. When L was killed off, or like I knew he was about to be killed off, I was like, I'm done with this shit. I never finished it. In fact, I don't even think I remember all of Death Note, the first part, because it's been so long. But yeah, no, I didn't really like, I didn't like Light. I didn't like Misa. I didn't like, honestly, there wasn't a single character in that show I actively enjoyed as a character outside of L. And well, maybe the demon dude, angel dude, whatever the fuck he was, the Shinigami. I'm kidding. You used to write short stories when you were a kid and teenager up to the age of 18, then you stopped after you left high school. You kind of regret it, but at least you picked it back up in the form of YouTube videos. Well, yeah, see? Some things transfer, and that's nice. I'm glad you're writing now, though. I don't know if I would look at that time as like a time of regret. Maybe like you realize what you lost and what you love, you know, or what you enjoy. Your mom was considering getting a tattoo of Al. She liked him that much. Wow, that's some boy love if I've ever seen it. What's up, beautiful? It's only a couple. It's like a second and a half, 2 seconds. It's like 5 seconds. That's not bad. Not with multi-streaming. Yeah, if it was like 10 to 20 seconds, then I'd be like, all right, it's boxing time again. In high school, you performed as Light for one of your drama exams in high school, and you it makes you cringe about it now. Yeah, but you know what the thing is? That's kind of fun. That's a fun story to tell, and then like, you know, people can like collectively aw or cringe about it at the same time. That's one of those like harmless things. At least you didn't like pretend you were a vampire and had powers for attention for like 3 months because you were going through some traumatic shit. You know what I mean? Like at least you had that. At least you were just performing as an anime character. That's all right. During my American Sign Language finals, I did 30 Seconds to Mars, The Kill, as my assignment. So I was signing a fucking emo song while everybody else is doing like dance pop songs and shit. I was the only one like screaming and shit in there. Anime was basically non-existent in senior middle high school. You live in the woods, no one knows about any of that stuff. Most people didn't even have a computer. That's not a living in the woods problem. That's a culture problem. I'm gonna be honest with you. I lived in the motherfucking middle of nowhere, and people are running around the gymnasium pretending to be Piccolo and Goku, and one kid pretended to rip off his fucking arm after one kid fired a Kamehameha at him. What do you mean? I lived in the middle of fucking nowhere, bro. People are doing this shit. One kid was running around, filthy monkeys. It's so fucking funny, dude. Oh my god. And we had kids Naruto running around the school with a fucking headband. Graduating class of 69, by the way. 2 failed out and we had this shit happening. There was one kid, he would wear Ed's gloves to school from Full Metal Alchemist. And whenever we would have a science test, he would do the hand clap thing, like put his hands on the table. It was so fucking funny. He did a scene from Skyrim because he always wanted to do video game or anime scenes for exams instead of actual plays or musicals. You did Skyrim? Cringe. Look at this Nord on his horse having ass. Go read a lore book, brother. Go pick one off one of these shelves and eat a rotting apple. I'm just kidding. That's actually pretty neat though. The fact they even let you did that was hype as hell. And most of you guys said Pokemon and Power Rangers. L plus ratio plus your class can't read. Plus when they read, they go, I took between everything. So what you're saying is you're okay with being lonely out of necessity. Otherwise you would have gone fucking mad in school. Got it. Yeah, that's not trauma. Yeah, that's not trauma at all. That's definitely a willing thing on your part, not a trauma response. Good to know. I had a sneaking suspicion, but I didn't, you know, I didn't have proof. Now I've got proof. And oh man, that's unfortunate. Listen, as long as you're happy, you keep doing what you're doing. If ever one day you're like, maybe I'd like to actually try VCing or doing X, Y, and Z, I'm here. I'm here. I'm right here. Your drama teacher was cool. He viewed video games as art, so you allowed you guys to use game scenes as long as you asked beforehand. What a baller. Motherfucker probably played video games after school, honestly. It's always like, it's so funny. I had 2 English teachers that I will remember very well. One of them viewed gaming and like manga and stuff as like art and, you know, had like storytelling and stuff, and the other one just straight up didn't. And I'll always remember how much one of them was beloved across the entire school, and the other one, people were like, I don't know, that guy's a bit of a stinker. They're a bit of a party pooper. Don't trust them with the cake because they might piss in it kind of person. So yeah, it's just not saying that like if you don't like video games or recognize it as art, you're always a stick in the mud or a bad person. I think anybody with eyes who can recognize, you know, like TV shows and stuff as like having themes of art and stuff in it, you can do the same thing with video games. They just choose not to, based on their biases. I'll never, this is kind of like tangentially off topic, but I'll never, ever get over now as an adult how many times I go to talk to my mom or I'm talking to her, and then she'll just be like looking at her phone scrolling, or she'll cut me off because she was on her phone. And the reason for this is because growing up, when I got my phone, she always used to tell me, you know, put that thing down when I'm talking to you, or don't have it at the table, it's rude, all these different things, right? And she would just like constantly have a problem with the phone, make it about the phone, make it about the phone, make it about the phone, even when I wasn't using it, or the game. And now as an adult, I can be sitting at my computer and I'll have my earphone out and she'll be talking to me, I'll be responding. Whereas like I'm middle of a conversation with her and she'll just stop fucking responding. And I'm like, what the fuck? Is she okay? And she's just on her fucking phone. I'm like, bro. God damn. And it's not even just her. It's so many of that generation that I'm just like, y'all are cooked. Y'all are fucking stupid. You should have been using it since that shit came out, because golly. It's okay. They get a pass. You know, apparently we give passes to ignorance and negligence now. This is what I've been learning since this some recent world events. Oh, I didn't know. You get a pass. Oh, okay. Drama is actually the one subject you still use now that you're finished with school. Helped you with posture, confidence, presenting skills, job interviews, etc., etc. Yeah, I've had this conversation with a few sales reps that did like acting in school or do comedy and stuff. And when they're struggling, I'm like, bro, you're thinking about this shit too hard, man. Thinking about this shit way too hard. Just start acting. Start acting. Be honest with what you're saying, but act. It's so, there's people who have like a drama background or an acting background, all that stuff is just like, they're just so much more like naturally able to do my job than I am. I just work a million fucking times harder to be better than them constantly. That's the big difference. Or no, maybe I'm just a manipulative piece of shit. Chat, have you ever considered that maybe I'm just manipulating you to like me? You ever think about that? You ever think about that, chat? You ever think about maybe this entire thing, maybe this entire me, what if none of it's real? What if I've been lying to you this whole time? Oh, VTuber's a liar, content creator's a liar. Blocker. Like I could keep the mask up for that long. Chat, I do this shit for fucking 4 hours a day, 7 days a week. I need to start lying more, for real. Just slipping a lie here and there. Nobody will ever know. I should just start talking about like some real crazy shit. Start writing like little side stories. Nobody will ever know. The stereotype of theater kid to content creator still in effect with you? I didn't even know that was a stereotype. You're easily manipulated, so that would make sense. Oh no! I like this. You're susceptible to the brainwave technology. Wop, 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 wop. You assume you care about being manipulated when you're not losing it. Well. Little did you know. Yeah. No, I get what you're saying. Dude, imagine a character in a story and another character, and there's like a girl. Let's just pretend, right? Like a girl's like actively manipulating a dude to do what they want him to do. And the girl's finally just like, you know that I'm taking advantage of you, right? And he's just like, yeah, I know. Keep doing it. Continue, please. People are already receiving their Digimon the Movies DVDs. I'm so fucking jealous. I didn't buy it though, so that's like on me. Manipulation's only bad if you're caught. That's like lying's only bad if you're caught. I disagree with that statement. I think both are bad regardless if you get caught or not. I know you're joking, but I'm not endorsing that even as a joke. I'm just not. Nah, but you're right. Now, one of these days, I'm gonna do a stream where I'm just gonna try to act the whole time. See how far I can get before I break character. It's not gonna last very long. I have to practice things a lot before I can like actually do them. So yeah, it's probably not happening. Man. Chat, I really want to show you something, but I fucking can't. You have no idea how badly I want to show you this. Just gaslight the entire stream. Isn't that what I do already though? Kind of. It's kind of what I do already. Sometimes I just want to like accidentally reveal something I'm not supposed to. It's okay. I won't do it though. I'm stronger than this. One day. Well, I'm gonna do this. Let's be smart and use our fat fucking noggin. What do you say? I say that's a grand idea. I say we go raid one of these Goombas. Who am I feeling? I'm feeling all right, so this is a little strange, but none of my people are alive. None of my friends, none of V cringe. And the only person I want to raid is entirely too big for me to even consider raiding them right now. Yeah. So I'm not doing that. I'm scared.
What did you want to raid?
Imagine getting blue ball by yourself. What? Oh yeah, because of the stuff I want to reveal. Yeah, shit's rough. I'll show you in a second. I appreciate y'all for coming out tonight. I had a lovely time. We got quite a bit of writing done. It's 2 days in a row. In the last 2 days, we've written 2,500 words. It's a pretty fucking good amount. Hold up, let me go start streams so you can raid me. Are you actually? Because I will. Can't raid on YouTube though. Sarcasm? All right, kill yourself for that one. In game, of course. Tomorrow is I forgot. Tomorrow I have the schedule. Oh, did I show you guys? I think I showed you already. What? Tomorrow is tomorrow's a fighting game stream. Yeah. So we're doing some fighting games. And then we'll probably do some late night lucky at the end. So I'm looking forward to that. I feel like I don't play enough fighting games. It's gonna take every cell in my body to play more than just Guilty Gear Strive tomorrow. I kind of want to pick up, I want to play a little bit of MVC too, because I haven't played in a while. So we'll do that, and then I'll either do Melty Blood, Uni, or Guilty Gear. It'll probably be Melty Blood or Gear. Probably Gear. I'd be lying if I said it's not going to be somewhere in there. So that's the plan for tomorrow. Anywho, y'all have a lovely rest of your night. I'm gonna go ahead and get off here. I'm gonna put a little snacky snack in my body. I don't know what I'm doing after that, but yeah. I'll see you guys in the next one. Yeah.